Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunflowers and DIYing. First, I'd like to say I am so sorry about my voice. I am losing it. But this is Etsy inspired DIYs. So I just took that antique wax, gave it a good coat of that, and then I sanded it down to make it lighter. And then also I took that surface wax because I'm a Couture designer, and to get this transfer to do its thing, to adhere well and do what's good and all that, I just buffed it in really good. And then I took this transfer this is actually from Amazon, and I'm just taking my chalk paste from Couture, and I am using the pesto green and then sage. And just a minute, guys. And I'm just, blending the two colors to make it look good. Then I dry it. Then I'm taking the surface wax. Since I am layering it, I just take it over top of that because this helps to not pull it all up again after you did all that work. And then I'm going to take Sunnyside Yellow and put it all over this first layer of my sunflower. And peel that up. Then I'm going to dry it again, do the wax thing. And this is the same process that I do throughout the whole video because I use the same transfer throughout the entire video except for one DIY. But yeah, so I'm just going to let y'all sit back and watch what I do. I use Dune and orange peel and also bark, and you'll see what I do there. I just didn't want y'all to have to hear my voice the entire video. But I'll be back in just a moment to tell you about this playlist that I'm a part of. So these rub-on transfers right here were given to me, so I've been using them for years. Well, I actually haven't used them in a while, but I thought this would be the perfect time to use them. I transferred all the black letters on, and then the yellow part, I just went on to my computer and did that and did this. So this is a playlist hosted by Crafts with Ash, DIY, and Decor. Our theme was flowers, and of course, y'all, I chose sunflowers. So this one was $45, and I transformed it and only made it to like a couple bucks and this one's $36. Because I took and used scrap wood from the home that I had for my home, and this one right here. So, that's expensive to me. And I know people have to make money and all that, but if you're a DIYer, and you know that you can make that, you're definitely not paying that kind of price. And so I just took this Dollar Tree sign that I got a couple years ago and just cover the back of it. I took those raised areas off, and I hate taking that paper off. So I just cover it and just be done with it. So I missed what color that was. It's a gloss, it's an apple barrel, and it's some kind of beige color. I don't know. I do apologize about that, but I'm just giving it a good coat of that. And then I come in with my elephant, do the top part of the jar, and then I give it first I come in with that chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree, and I'm almost done with this, so I decided to use it for this DIYs too, so I could get it done with and use it up. But I just come in and I'm just following those grooves and giving it a curved edge to it, like that right there, how you see me doing that. And then in a second, you'll see me come back in with that elephant gray again from Waverly Chalk Paint, and I just give the jar a distressing to it. Of course, I do give this a sanding after that top jar part dries because I want to make sure it's all blended in very well and nicely looking. So, and I did do this black part while it was still wet, and I encourage y'all to do that. Look how it did that. It blended it right in. I don't know. It really helped. And I like that. I didn't make it so bold and so obvious. So I really liked how I did it while it was wet. So again, here I'm just taking a chip, brush that's really been used and not washed. And I just give it a good, distressing to it, a dry brushing to the edges. And then I go into the middle. And then, so this is a gloss paint. So I was able to go in there and wipe that excess off as you saw me do that. And then I'm taking my surface wax again, going back in here really good to the whole entire board, buffing it in, because I'm going to use that same transfer that I just used and I'm going to do this. So I didn't show you the 2 edge parts that I did the bottom sunflowers there, but it's the same process that I do with this middle one. So here I'm showing you that I'm adding some leaves, and then I peel it up, then I turn it around, and I do the same. I didn't even wash it. I did the same thing, peel it up, and I do it again. Then I go in, I let this dry. I add a little bit of my surface wax because it is a paste and it will peel right up. And you're probably thinking, why are you using the paste? Okay, well, first off, the paste or the surface wax helps with the transfer. It helps keep your transfer doing good. It helps not peel up any of the wood grain, any of the paint, any of the extra paste, especially if you're layering. There's multiple reasons why the wax is a really good option. And it doesn't require much. There's my little boy helping me with that, making sure I got it pushed down really good. So here I'm just taking the sunny side, going over that, and I do that entire thing, and then I come in with my orange peel. I like how that effect gave it. It brought that sunflower out. Okay, first I do the center. And then, so I do the orange, though. I come in with the orange a little bit, and I just, maybe not on this one, but okay, yep. And I just smear it in. I didn't even do much. Just enough to give it that extra, like a sunflower. It has I don't know, it's got like a little fading. And you will see that I did end up taking it off because I used that wax. I was able to scrape it right off and redo it because I was covering my leaf. It was too much. So this is another one of my transfers, my actual Chalk Couture transfers. Comes in a big pack of welcome. So there's like tons of welcomes on it. Different fonts, different styles and stuff. So I just chose the smaller one, the cursive looking one. Put that on there with some black ink. And then black velvet chalk paste. Here I got these beads off of Amazon. And as you see, I have it in the front, but I end up later on taking it off and then just attaching it to the back and then letting it hang where it's more flush. Here it kind of bulges out, and I didn't like that. So I just took it off and just put it on. So now I'm coming in and making a messy bow. I had already pre-cut these, and it's just some scrap pieces that I've had gotten at Dollar Tree, except for that gingham ribbon I got off Amazon. And I'm just crisscrossing them, layering them, crisscrossing, layer, all the way up. And then I just take some twine, pinch it, and then give it a good tight knot to it. And I double knot that. And I was just going to tie that on and be done with it, but I couldn't help myself. I took those same beads and made a little dangle with the extra twine that's hanging down. So I'll let y'all see that process as I let y'all watch that so you don't have to listen to me. And I hope that each and every one of you guys are doing well. And I really appreciate each and every one of you that have taken the time to watch my videos, taken the time to comment on my videos, and just, your sweet comments every time. I mean, just the sweetest. And I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm just having fun what I'm doing. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much for that. All of your support that you've given me and shown me. And just thank you. I really do appreciate that. And I'm just making a double knot it, and I just trimmed it off and then glued that right to that front of it so that it looks, like a faux knot. So here's mine again, and there's theirs for 36. I didn't do the vines, but it's pretty close. And let me know what you all think about each and every one of these DIYs. I had fun making them. I love sunflowers, and they're just so bright and cheery. So this one right here is a cake topper, and they wanted $33 on Etsy for this. And I do believe that it was a little bit bigger, but hey, that's okay. So I got these a couple years ago, the Grapevine heart wreaths, and I got a pack, and I hadn't used them very much. And then this is the wired jute. I do apologize. I forgot to press play while I was putting this word together, and all that I did was I just played with it and just cursive it together. I don't know how to explain it. I do apologize that I forgot to press play. So I'm taking this sign that I got from Walmart on clearance back in the fall, taking this chalkboard paint again, give it 2 coats actually, and then I'm taking this word, just gluing it on there, and then I'm just adding some more glue to reinforce it. Then I got those sunflowers from Dollar Tree as well, and I used the tiny ones for the bottom piece. I used 3 of those. The bigger one, it's supposed to go above the E, but there wasn't enough space, so I just went ahead and put it above the L, which I think it turned out really cute. And you'll have to let me know what you think of each and every one of these DIYs. And I also encourage you to check out the playlist of each and every one of these ladies on this challenge, so Let's Dupe It. So mine were more inspirations than dupes, because not quite. I mean, I guess they could be considered as dupes too, but I didn't completely copy it, which, I mean, you really wouldn't be a DIYer if you completely copied it, I guess, because, I mean, you got to make it your own. That's the fun in it all. And so that's when I decided I was just going to put it on the sign and say, I love you. And it's a neutral decor piece that can be up all year round. I didn't necessarily do this for Valentine's Day because, I mean, we celebrate Valentine's, my husband and I, but I don't decorate for Valentine's. Like, we have a nice little dinner at home with our kids, because we have 3 toddlers under the age of 4, and that's fun to us. That's us celebrating, our love for each other and our family. So I just thought this would be so cute just to put on a sign and say, I love you. This is a Couture transfer as well. It's the modern font. And then I didn't like how that eye looked, so I went back in. Of course, I added the wax to it. I went back in, turned my eye sideways so that I could add a capitalize, so it looks more like a capitalize instead of just a little lowercase I. But that was my things. That's what I wanted to do. But again, let me know what your favorite was out of all 3 of these DIYs, or if you had a favorite, or what you would have done differently, or I don't know. Just talk to me. Let's get to know each other in the comments below. I'd love to know more about you and what your style is. If I'm going too fast in the videos, maybe I'm speeding them up too much, or I'm talking way too fast, which that one's going to be hard to correct because I'm a fast talker and I can't help it. I don't know. That's how I've always been. So I do apologize about that if it is a bother to you. And I'm sure my voice is very annoying. So if you need to, you can just turn me down or put some headphones in and just put the headphones down to the side so you could just watch what I do. So of course, I felt like it would need it more. So I added this cute buffalo check gingham black and white ribbon from Amazon and just added it to the frame part. And I felt like personally that this just brought it all together, even though I didn't use it anywhere else. But I felt like the black backboard and the white lettering, I just felt like it brought it all together. So super adorable. Let me know what you all think about each and every one of these DIYs and if I nailed these dupes. All right, thank you again and have a fantastic day.